Hello again. Yes, another week has gone by. We're here for part 8, so let's not delay. That was really bad, wasn't it? So here then, part 8. I never seem to get as much done as I'd really like to. Now I can do, but that would drag out for like half an hour. I might try that and see how far we get if you can stick it for half an hour. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see a longer video. I can get more done, hopefully, depending on what I'm making obviously. So let's get on, we'll move on to part 8. Right, well, before we move on to this week's episode, just a quick look back at what we've already done. This is where we've actually started fitting the tables. This was the first one in, as you know, for those of you who watched last week's, nice and steady. So we duplicated that obviously on the other tables for the diner, pop those in, and started to look absolutely super, I think. So just to give you an idea, when the seating was back in, this is what we ended up with last week. So it's time to move on and do the same sort of thing for the rest of the work surfaces and so forth. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. There, then I've had to cover all this up so I can spray the foot bar across there to match the work surfaces, which I've actually sprayed the same as the tables. So I'll show you that in a sec. There we go, that's been removed. Now, don't worry too much about this section across here because that's going to be tiled, same as these. Oh, there's my finger, marvellous. And this section is what I'm going to cover up. You'll see what I'm going to do with that when I get to it. There you go, these are the super shiny, super sparkly, granite-esque sprayed up worktops to match the actual tables we put in last time. Okay, here's the idea what we're going to do with these sections. This is obviously the foot plate. So to this side I didn't spray intentionally because there's actually no point in doing that, because what we're going to do is, I can never pick it up, I'm going to put these tiles to the front. So put this one to size, give you an idea, because that'll blend in with the corners as it would have on an extra floor where the tiles would meet that and go up, because when they're cleaning they would mop into this corner, and that will keep it easy to do exactly that. We're going to do that around here and along this side here, and that bit will be done, and then we'll move on to this section and do exactly that across the front there. Okay, I was hoping to show you putting this in along here, but because I've had to tilt the thing on its side, I'm not going to be able to film it and show you how I do it and keep the camera in place at the same time, so we'll just have to get on with that, and we'll come back to it. There we go. That's that tiling fitted. So we're now up to the edge and down to the bottom of the thing. Matched all this in as well. That actually does go, I don't quite see it there, well, that's coming through the window. It does go down this side here, so that's okay, that's actually fine. We've got a little tile on the side there, just there as well, to fill it all in, to make it all nice and narrow. And also on this side, that's all blending in nicely. Get a better look just there. Right here then, so what to do with these back sections here? Well, my thinking is, why not cover that with the same green faux leather that we put on the seating? That would blend in beautifully. That's it, lovely. So I'm going to get some leather out and have a cut, place them all together and just see what it looks like before I fix it on. Okay, according to my measurements, the width of this thing is 10 inches exactly, and the height is 2.5. So we're going to go with that, and hopefully that'll fit right on nicely. Just trying to get a straight corner here, and then we'll fit the ones on the opposite side. Look at that there. almost exact. Super. Work and judgment, I can assure you. So what I'll do is get that cut out, try it on, and also get it a bit done. Okay, so I've cut the piece of foam, so that hopefully will sit on there really quite nicely. We'll get that glued back, do the same on the other side, and then we'll look at attaching the worktops. I'm probably going to make my life difficult again, like I always do, and as we've got on these edges of the tables, I'll probably do the same to the worktops, just so it all blends in nicely. So we'll get on with that and I'll come back. There we are, you should be able to see that the faux leather's been attached to the, I'm going to call it the wall, just here. Same on the other side, I've got these spirit levels holding it down at the moment. Let's give that some time to dry and I'll tip it back up and you'll have a look at what it actually looks like before I fit the tops. Okay, we've got obviously this piece here is curved. So what I've had to do, I've tried to work this out, so to take the wood around the corner nice and neatly, is I've just put one of these coffee stirrers into boiling hot water. So that's softened the wood enough for me to bend it. Now it's got these cable ties holding it in place while it dries. Now hopefully once it's dried, it'll hold its shape and we get it glued on. It'll look great. So we'll progress, hopefully, and see how that goes. Okay then, this is what we're going to be aiming for. Nothing's attached in yet. Just about to do that now with the hot glue gun. Let's hope everything goes according to plan. I'm not going to go crazy. Just in case, whoops, it gets a bit pear-shaped and we have to remove things. So that's that one. And of course, now I have to do this one. There we are. All now glued into place. Spot on. So there you have the view. I think the green at the back's really set it off. It looks really nice. It blends in beautifully. So there's the worktops. That's gone lovely. Look at that. I'm really happy with that, it's superb. There we are, just trying to get you an inside view, so to speak. I'm actually filming this through the door. You can just see the doorway creeping in there, so that's come out really nice. Super. So now we can get an overall view of how the whole thing is coming together. And I think it's coming on really quite well. Spot on, I think. Lots more to go though, lots more to do. There we are again, end of the video. For now. Thanks for watching, you're very patient. I really do appreciate your support. Stay tuned for part 9, so hopefully we'll get the stalls done next time. And it'll start to look like it's actually complete. We'll move on to some of the fixtures and fittings like the Coke machine or some of the oven work at the back of the counter. Who knows? Take care. See you next time.